your hands off of my man. Get your hands off of my man. Get your hands off of them. So, good evening once again. You join me here on Classique TV with a man more sassy than Joan Collins, Mr. John Pleased Wimmin. How's it going?
I'm not bad, how are you?
Yeah, really good, thank you. Beautiful outfits. I'll start by saying, what kind of inspired this look this evening?
Oh, well, the shoulders I borrowed from my aunt, you might know Joan Collins. And the skirt, Sunita.
Nice.
Shoes got in the sale.
Which sale was that?
Old look.
Old look?
Yeah.
Good times. So, obviously you've been DJing for quite a while now. Around on the circuit, and we've seen you at Cream and Gatecrasher and various other places, God's Kitchen. Where did you start? I mean, you kind of was filming in on your early years of DJing this afternoon. Where did it all begin for you?
I started off playing for Danny Rampling.
Okay.
In a club called Glam.
Yeah.
At the Milk Bar in London in the 90s. And there were a trio of us, and we were dancers, and we were called the Pleased Women, and we used to just dress up and dance on the podiums.
Yeah. Just
to get everyone going. And I used to always talk to him about the music.
Yeah.
So one summer he said, I'm going to Ibiza, do you want to do the warm-up while I'm away? So it's like 4 or 5 weeks. So I was like, yeah, why not? So I did it, and it was great. I didn't have any decks. So I kind of learned on the job, you know, but that's the best way, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Because anyone can kind of DJ at home, but in a club full of people, it's totally different, isn't it?
And kind of what era was that? What year was that?
That was exactly around the time when Get Deckle by Passion came out.
Okay.
Passion by Get Deckle.
Yeah, sure.
Because I actually worked in a shop opposite them, selling clothes. And they started selling records when Darren Emerson actually worked in a shop with them, and they gave me a white label of it.
And who inspired you to get into DJing? Was it Danny or...?
Well, it was Danny, but also before that I'd been going to a lot of clubs, kind of like gay mixed clubs like Sacrosanct, where Mark Moore was a big DJ there. And that was around the time, just before S Express.
Sure, so late 80s then.
Late 80s, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was kind of pre-house when I started going to clubs.
Yeah.
And then I kind of filtered through and the whole Balearic thing. And,
yeah.
You know.
And Ibiza, and you did quite a long time in Ibiza as well. How was that?
Yeah, I used to go out and play for Renaissance a lot and Cream when it was at Amnesia.
Yeah.
And also Pasha. I played in Space when I played inside, and I also played outside a few times when it was completely open.
Yeah.
And the planes used to come over. Cool. So I remember I played a remix of The Sun Always Shines on TV by a-ha.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and people just go mad, which is... So I know a few people that were there, and it was one of those moments, you know.
Yeah, I've seen your name more recently on a lot of flyers around the Midlands, and you kind of having a bit of a resurgence alongside a lot of the other DJs of that era. Where have you been playing recently?
Oh God, all over the place. I did a big Clockwork Orange thing in London a while back. Birmingham. I've got things coming up. All over the place.
Yeah.
Every major city, really.
Okay, that's great.
And Corby.
Yeah, Corby. The mecca of the dance music community.
No, but I've heard good things about the night, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of your kind of peers here. Danny's played for us, and Jeremy and people like that. So yeah, it should be. I mean, we've been looking forward to having you coming for a long time.
Oh,
so
good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing what you've got for us this evening. So what kind of style defines the John Pleased Wimmin sound, do you think?
Well, I can play quite a lot of different things, so I can't tailor my set really once I know what the club's music policy is. Because I mean, I like everything from David Bowie through to Vitalik, so, you know, but club-wise, tonight I'm playing, you didn't ask me about that, did you?
No.
I always tend to mix a few classics in whenever I play, and I like to play a lot of re-edits of things, and a lot of new stuff as well. I tend to kind of, when I play harder stuff, it's more kind of bouncy rather than...
Sure.
I don't really veer towards the kind of hard house side, which I've never really liked that, but...
Okay.
Personally.
No, that's fine. And you said you'd made the sort of move from London up to Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Is that something that was to do with your DJing, or just a change for you?
Yeah, quite a lot of different things, like personal and professional. I'd been DJing for about 8 or 9 years by that point.
Okay.
And 7 of them were like in drag all the time. It just got a bit much. I was doing like 5 or 6 gigs a week.
Right.
Sometimes 3 in a night.
Yeah.
It just took its toll, and it was like, oof. I had to just kind of take a back seat and get away from it for a bit.
Sure.
So I'm quite glad to be back in it now because I'm enjoying it again.
Yeah, and you're definitely one of those kind of iconic performers from the sort of mid-90s in the same category as people like Boy George and the kind of iconic gay scene. Shakademus and Pliers and Sunita. All
exactly, all the top quality ones.
So, I mean, you were telling me earlier that you're very good friends with George.
Yeah.
Are there any similarities in your musical style with him, or do you think?
I think there were. I don't know. He told me he's playing minimal stuff now. I was
Yeah.
like, not sure about that, but I know George has got a great taste in music and he's got a great sense of humour. So I mean,
sure.
I never forget when I played at Cream. Well, I used to play at Cream all the time, but it's just when he'd started DJing. And Cream had this really expensive sound system put in by the guys that did the Sound Factory in New York.
Okay.
And they spent, I think, nearly £1 million on it. And the guy who installed it was actually there on the night. And the decks kind of moved like that. And George was on before me and he was getting really pissed off and he was sweating away with his towel and he was ramming. It's like, this is fucking... And he shoved his towel down the side of the decks to stop it moving, so it was like tilted like that. But, you know, that's an early story, but...
No, that's cool. And have you personally had any DJ nightmares in your time in the scene, or is it
No,
pretty
thankfully,
much
thankfully it's all been...
Obviously, it's a striking look, and if you're not playing on... as you became more successful, you got more kind of mainstream, straight club gigs, and you like Cream and things like that.
The thing is, when I used to play at Cream and that era, it was never really gay and straight. Everything was really, really mixed.
Yeah.
So you didn't really... We did have gay clubs, but they were considered a bit naff to most gay people then, because it was like, well, a club's a club, a good club or a bad club.
Yeah.
So I never really... It didn't really strike me at the time, but a lot of people have said since that, you know, by going in drag and doing those clubs, it was kind of breaking down barriers in a way, because I'd never really thought about that, you know.
Well, thanks ever so much for speaking to us
You're
this
welcome.
evening. Really looking forward to hearing what you've got to play for us.
Yes.
Hopefully you won't be too hot under
No, I'll be
your
fine.
amazing outfit. Thanks for your time, John. Please,
You're
Wimmin.
welcome, nice to meet you.
You too.
Get your hands off of my man. Get your hands off of my man.